Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Soul Star Galactic Nation of Unity Consciousness. Now that we made it through the eclipse corridor and our Solaris continues to blaze this realm with solar flashes of higher light, we have Neptune, our planet of cosmic consciousness, intuition, dreaming, and imagination, moving into Aries for the first time in over 160 years. This will accelerate this shift and movement into our Ascension timeline of the Great Awakening. Our local Solaris has released a barrage of solar flashes consistently all day, with over 13 C-class solar flares and another 5 M-class flares, with the most powerful maxing at M1.61 at 1642 UTC. We also witness big spikes of white light in the heartbeat of Mother Earth today, appearing on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 31 and 44 Hertz. Fifth-dimensional energetics filling this realm with pure source resonance. Pachamama also received 2 massive activations today on her Pacific Ring of Fire, in the sacred portal of Tonga, with a magnitude 7.0 earthquake at 1218 UTC and a 6.2 quake at 1504 UTC. This is the rising up of our new Lemurian sacred lands. As Neptune joins the Sun and new moon in Aries, the fire sign of the Ram, we take the desired action needed to realize the I Am presence that vibrates within the hearts and minds of all sentient beings of the way. In right action, we move into our destined paths of full illumination and navigate through all veils, barriers, and obstacles to our freedom on the new earth. As we make our final preparations for our quantum leap in collective consciousness into the new human of Homo Luminous, we hold our visions and codes of our pristine, pure land of Terra Nova Gaia Galactica. A'ho. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul, White Gold Eagle, Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand of our Universal Alliance of Light with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, where we release a powerful divine decree of sovereign light. And please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below. And now we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. We have entered the golden timeline. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Aura 444. Much ease to your pillar of light as purification is biologically happening through the process of ascension, clearing and attuning to the harmonics, the unified fields of consciousness, and unifying the mind and heart allows to ascend to higher states of consciousness through a connection to your soul. Peace within is the way to replenish and stabilize timelines. Powerful shifts are for humanity and the planet. The more calm and at peace, the easier the transition. Ascension symptoms such as nausea, dizziness, headaches, blurred vision, heightened meditations, dehydration. Breathe peace to your cells. Get out in nature, hydrate, meditate, nourish yourself now. It's still portal energy, so the rewards of replenishment will be favored now and moving forward. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. Dear ones, the new higher consciousness has arrived. Our new and elevated life has just begun. The planet is now moving into abundance mode, and everyone will joyfully learn to express themselves and to create from the magic within. Within infinite source love intelligence, Pars Kute. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Elizabeth Peru. Neptune enters Aries, a 14-year quest for grounded spirituality. Radiant souls of light, we are witnessing a once-in-a-lifetime shift. For the first time in over 160 years, Neptune moves into Aries, igniting a bold new era of spirituality that's practical and grounded. Over the next 14 years, veils of illusion lift, falsehood, fear, and spiritual unknowing dissolve, revealing a deeper truth, that soul is meant to be experienced in real time, in real life. No more separating the mystical from the practical. This is the age of living your spirituality, not just believing in it. A profound shift for the divine masculine. I also foresee this influence awakening a powerful quest within men and women to remove the stigma around seeking help, healing, and deeper self-awareness. The old paradigm of just pushing through is fading. We embody spirituality as this great wave of transformation begins. I want you to know that I've been walking this path of higher knowing along with you for over 25 years, offering unwavering guidance and a way to deepen your connection with soul, the cosmos, and your divine purpose. From ElizabethPeru.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Here you are, rebirthed after intense weeks of deep cleansing and processing. Life puts you in front of your own self with so much intensity. You couldn't distract, look elsewhere. Here you are now on the other side. What happened, what you saw, changed you. You are not the same person anymore. You are about to go out in the world again with fresh eyes. You just know, now something big is coming. A game changer of some sort. Everything is being rearranged. Thank you for not giving up through the hardships, for always accepting the path, for always remaining resilient. This new frequency has been made yours. You are so close to a potent manifestation now. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA. Gene Key 21. Will you surrender or stand your ground this week? March 29 through April 4th, 2025. Control, authority, valor. Ultimately, this CD will be needed by all travelers into the beyond, because it takes valor to die with an open heart, to give up your identity, our attachments, our body, and merge into the limitless light requires the exquisite cocktail of courage and love. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways. And from the I Ching, the classic book of change, Hexagram 21, Biting Through. Fire ignites where thunder strikes. Powerful magic focused through the quickening ray of ascension. Valor is rapturous awakening. Authority is lightness with initiative. Control is desiring agitation. Passionate realization. The restrictions of the law bring advantage. From GeneKeys.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Marsac 2010. Everything that isn't true in you, everything that doesn't work, everything that poses an obstacle will manifest to be transmuted. Understanding what's happening in your soul. Decision-making. The clock runs frenetic. A meteoric countdown with a grand finale. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Shay, from Numbers by Shay Numerology. 3/30/2025. April is the hammer, the stickler, and the enforcer. It has expectations of you based on what you learned in March. If you are more open, aware, and willing to grow than you were in February, it will give you an abundance of new seeds to plant. If you greet it with discontent or frustration, there will be challenges and tests. Today is for acknowledging and appreciating what March gave you. Whether new insight, vision, understanding, or perception, Consider all of it a gift of love, regardless of how it appeared to you. It's part of a greater garden. We cannot make its seeds grow, but we can plant and nurture them with a grateful heart. And today from divine Brother of the Light, Gabriel de Pleiade, change is coming, whether we accept it or not. We are in an extraordinary shift, a phase of evolutionary leap, and in spite of the chaos that surrounds us, we must know and believe that the ascension of humanity is in progress. Change is happening now. We are in a paradigm revolution on Earth. Before you came, we already knew it wouldn't be easy, and it's not. Such transitions are difficult, while humanity is forced to face and deal with abnormal paradigm shifts, both physical, psychological, and dimensional. Reality as we have known it is radically reorganized and reshaped. Wise few realize it, but most do not recognize it, and the masses misunderstand it. A purge is happening. Everything that is not resolved is rising to the surface to recalibrate reality towards a golden age. And we realize it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel when you're in the middle of smoke and fire. The purge around us is not just astrology. On the contrary, seen in its highest aspect, it is because we have chosen to rise, to expand, and this decision has encoded and shifted astrological gravities that are certainly very conscious and in tune with the movement of humanity. The new paradigm mixes the linear time that we know. The illusion of linear time is electromagnetic in nature, and as polarity moves, time shrinks and expands, and the oscillation and temporal neutrality of the ongoing polar magnetic reduction. From Divine Sister of the Light, Aries, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. When we are born into this world, we pass through the portals of our father and mother. So today we will also pass through the portals of our mother and father. Twin flames have a blessed quantum jump. After so many years of waiting, the sacred day has arrived. The twin flames have begun their quantum jump. Let true blood speak now and show the way back to the real and actual restoration. Let the masks fall. Expect the most unexpected revelations, overturns, and corrections. Mother Nemesis has spoken. There is no debating. The return of the living treasurers to their owners is a fact. The biggest correction ever has just begun. Peace, love, and unity for all. We are so blessed. Poseidonia, here we are. Let the waters of life in. Enjoy the pure bliss. So it is. Neptune at the clock, the disillusion of time, and the quantum liberation. Ticket to Poseidonia. Let's quantum jump. Energy update. Right now there is the greatest alignment of the spheres that is taking place. One that will allow those ready to jump into the higher reality of the future. The quantum organic computer that we call Earth or Universe. Every certain period opens its doors for those who are ready to upgrade and move on to the next level. The mechanics of this can be difficult to comprehend if one still believes in the globe Earth narrative. Earth is also, Plato described it, and part of a much larger system. At the center of it all is the inner sun trinity, which is underneath us to the left or above us if one considers that we might actually be upside down in the matter-antimatter scheme. Our earthly realm does not move. It is the gears of the great sphere and the gears of the different stellar spheres that move around it. We just left the world of Typhoon and we are moving to the next world. Each world is another environment. We have embraced natural law, adjusted our compasses, realigned our spheres, activated the matter-antimatter time flow, and now we are ready to begin the jump. Today's eclipse is facilitating this process as new and involved interpretation 144 flowing in. The eclipse has facilitated this process as new and involved interpretations of the nature of the system that we live in will come to the surface, and today's transition of Neptune from Pisces to 0 degrees Aries signifies the opening of the quantum door for the jump. Time, as we know, will be dissolving and will accelerate in order to reach the next level. In order for one to perform the quantum jump, alignment to natural law and restoration of the inner powers must have taken place at a satisfactory level. Next, there is another major process and blessing beginning, also which is delivered by Saturn, Kronos, in order to help us adjust upon these great changes. Those who have been actually doing the inner work are now receiving the beautiful and uplifting gifts of magical synchronicity, alignment and harmony of the spheres in many different ways, and energy is showing them how to proceed with perfect signs, and is taking over while delivering great manifestations and healing corrections, as these souls have attained enough inner integration, maturity, self-discernment, and purification from demonic influences, and have developed trust and love for their true self. Harmony will be guiding them from now on. Those who only thought that they were doing the inner work, but actually were not, are totally denied to listen to the loving direction of their inner adult guidance, have already reached many different dead ends during the last days and weeks, and they can actually use these experiences and facts in order to realize what they need to change, address, or let go, and how to align via self-honesty, repentance, and humbleness to their true self. If you still happen to be out of divine order, then it would be wise to rethink your position, listen and follow your higher adult guidance, because challenges for those out of divine order will be getting more often and much stronger now. Also, a greater phase of cleansing of the mind and thoughts will open up next. Mars masculine within all is almost finishing his journey of detaching from the dark mother and reconnecting to the living mother. Great lessons and realizations have been delivered during the last 5 months, and a deep cleansing of the causes of mental and emotional disorder, insanity, inner separation, and battle and sexual purification have been delivered, to all causing great revelations. Remember that Nemesis is all about the actual change of action and perception, helping one cultivate their character according to the higher values of true life. Venus feminine within all is still retrograde, preparing everyone for the Anastases, Eleusis of the Core, daughter, core, eye, pupil. The Great Mother has made it, and now it is time for the Core. We will talk tomorrow how this is connected to the jump. We are on time, online, and in position within divine order. I was told yesterday that we will have clear messages from this weekend and on, as the reflection of the Core appeared in my house, and today it appeared above Alaska. I have personally been waiting for so long for what begins tomorrow, so my heart is filled with great joy and gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings of love. Addy ni, Amalthea Thor, Har Zaronya, Huna Ma Anata Kumara, Yellow Galactic Warrior, from CrystalIndigoGalaxy.com. From Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., emerging from the eclipses, a new chapter of spiritual growth. Dear friends, as we slowly emerge from the eclipse corridor energy vortex, the celestial landscape is transforming, ushering in a new path of spiritual growth and heart-centered living. The intense energies of the eclipse corridor have left an indelible mark on our individual and collective psyche, pushing us to confront our deepest fears, insecurities, and limitations. As we step out of this vortex, a sense of relief washes over us, like a gentle breeze on a summer's day. We may feel renewed, reborn even, as if we've been transformed by the eclipse corridor's intense energies. The energetic dust is settling, and we're beginning to see the world with fresh eyes. Our perspective shifted from the experiences we've had during these past 2 weeks. Meanwhile, mystical planet Neptune is making its way into the sign of Aries, bringing with it a profound wave of spiritual awareness. Neptune's presence in Aries sparks a deeper connection to our spiritual nature, guiding us to listen to our intuition and inner wisdom. Our hearts are expanding, filled with compassion, empathy, and understanding, allowing us to connect with others on a deeper, more meaningful level. As these energies merge with our own, we are becoming more creative, inspired, and innovative. Our imagination is ignited, and we are dreaming up new possibilities, new ways of being, and new ways of living. The world is our canvas, and we are the artists, painting a picture of hope, love, and unity. The collective energies are shifting too, as we navigate the celestial landscape. We are witnessing a global awakening after the eclipse corridor, where more and more individuals are seeking spiritual growth and higher consciousness. We are recognizing that we are all connected, that our individual actions have a ripple effect on the world around us. As we move forward, the Neptune-Aries axis is calling us to take personal responsibility for our actions, emotions, and thoughts. We are recognizing that we have the power to create the world we want to live in, a world that's heart-centered, compassionate, and just. Energy-sensitive people may still experience a range of physical, emotional, and spiritual symptoms for a few days post-eclipse corridor. These can include fatigue, brain fog, and insomnia, as the body and mind adjust to the energetic shifts. Emotional releases, mood swings, and heightened sensitivity may also occur, as the eclipse corridor's energies may have stirred up deep-seated emotions and patterns. Additionally, some people may experience spiritual awakening symptoms, such as increased intuition, multidimensional experiences, and a deeper connection to their soul's purpose. Others may feel a sense of disorientation, as if they're being recalibrated to a new frequency, leading to feelings of uncertainty and questioning about their life's direction. As each of us embodies these new energies, we'll find ourselves aligning with the emerging frequencies of spiritual awareness and heart-centered living. We will become the change we wish to see in the world, co-creating a brighter, more loving reality for all in divine timing. Stay tuned for more updates as we transition into the new energies of April on this new week, sending prayers to the people in Myanmar. May they find resilience in their hearts and souls. Have a blessed day. Much love. We are one. From DiegoBerman.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. We are, as you know, in an intensified shift at this moment, with the star portal now opening wider, and this means that we will often get challenged as the old earth, in which we are still in so many ways, will try to push us off kilter, or awaken fears and push us out of our comfort zones like never before. The ascension process itself was never meant to be comfortable. Indeed, it can become most uncomfortable as the transfiguration from a very dense, slow, and low frequency and vibration of the third dimension now makes way of the fifth, in which we are now, and with accelerated motion into the seventh. This means that every part of us which is still there, even at deep subconscious levels, will surface so that it can truly dissolve. Yet if we refuse to change or cling on to anything, even subconsciously, we will find that things will happen which will more or less stay there and cause stress until we finally see the light and through our own free will let go. It is truly a matter of let go and let God. As the cosmic waters are sweeping us ever forward with the winds of change, this literally means we need to surrender and allow divine will to become our will. This does not mean that we lose anything. merely that these forces are changing everything, as we can only navigate these changes by allowing the Prime Creator and the cosmic hierarchy to be at the helm of our collective great mothership. This collective great motherships, as we now have entered the wormhole of the star portal, is like proverbial Noah's Ark. Just like Noah had to surrender the final destination and outcome to the divine source, as in the midst of the great flood, he truly had no idea where the ship would end, except trust that the flood waters would subside and the ship could make a true, secure landing in the perfect place. With us, this means cosmic space and new earth, so that we can truly anchor in the new golden age and be it. This is pioneering work in the truest sense. When we choose to ascend, it means leaving the shores of the motherland, the old earth, behind forever, and now interim, in the next 3 years of chaos as all is changing form, find our collective way, not only by fully boarding the mothership, but also by truly letting go of all which has ever been before. We, however, are now being introduced to far higher, more advanced, and indeed highly conscious energy fields, as our new solar light bodies, and when aboard the motherships, need to adjust to life in a totally new seventh-dimensional state, and even higher, and at the same time create a whole new way of life and living, unity, harmony, oneness, communities of life, organic lifestyles, space travel at intergalactic and universal levels, highly advanced technologies, you name it, and then amplify all of this. As much as the whole ascension process has been divinely decreed and is constantly adjusted and monitored, it is also very much an individual soul journey, as much as it is a collective one. Therefore, as a crew member of the mothership, your own uniqueness, your own unique soul journey is vitally important. For everyone on board, that great mothership contributes to the well-being of all on board. Remember this, your soul is playing a vital part in the whole. You slot in exactly where you are meant to be. Plus you need to physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually fit in all so that as the journey continues, you can explore whatever is there waiting for you to discover, even within yourself, and then grow in stature and confidence, and in applying your own unique insights, visions, and deep inner wisdom and knowing to co-create the new golden age. From JudithKusel.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light Carolyn 144 God Code. Unlimited possibilities. The trajectory of your new earth timeline is open. You don't have to go forward alone in isolation any longer. New opportunities are available with people that are on the same timeline. In fact, new love that is valuable is entering. The inner child is healed and ready to run free and explore this new beginning of healthy, balanced relationships. Karmic contracts and responsibilities are over. Process through the fears of the unknown as they surface to transmute. Align with the changes that are guiding you to co-creative pursuits with people you will love that love you back. From 144godcode.com. And today from Divine Star of the Light Ruby Falconer, March 30th, 2025, Neptune enters Aries, 8 o'clock a.m. EDT. In traditional astrology, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto are signifiers of collective change. From 2023 to 2026, all three are changing signs. Pluto is now firmly in Aquarius, having transitioned from Capricorn in 2023 and 2024. Both Neptune and Uranus will begin their transition into a new sign this year. Neptune into Aries and Uranus into Gemini. Neptune begins its transition on March 30th. In traditional astrology, Neptune represents cosmic consciousness, inspiration, imagination, intuition, and in its shadow, illusion, confusion, delusion. In shamanic Egyptian astrology, Neptune is allied with Nephthys, keeper of the mysteries behind the veils. Nephthys is the twin sister of Isis. While Isis is a solar goddess associated with the fierce light of the sun, Nephthys is a lunar goddess aligned with the mysteries of the night. In myth, Nephthys is both the devoted companion of her sister and also her betrayer. During the 14-year transit of Neptune through Pisces, issues of deception and betrayal have come to the fore of our collective consciousness. An essential question emerged. What is truth? Neptune moving through Aries will shift our focus to another question. What is right action? Because it is the hidden one who is the focus of the question. The answer will not be clear. With Neptune, Nephthys, nothing is as it seems. On October 25th, Neptune will retrograde back into Pisces for a final visit before returning to Aries on January 26th. From Shamanicstarology.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Colleen Lemma. On Sunday, March 30th, Neptune, ruler of the spiritual realm, is shifting out of compassionate water sign Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, where he has been for almost 14 years, and moving into active fire sign Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, where he will spend the next 14 years. This is a big shift in energy that we will feel on a collective and on a personal level. Neptune rules imagination, inspiration, ideals, dreams, visions, psychic sensitivity, mysticism, transcendence, universal love, compassion, oceanic consciousness, and oneness. However, he also rules fantasy, illusion, confusion, delusion, disillusionment, deception, anxiety, addiction, martyr complex, savior complex, disillusion, and disintegration. Aries' energy is active, adventurous, confident, courageous, initiating, enterprising, passionate, independent, extroverted, expressive, pioneering, and leadership-oriented. However, it can also be aggressive, argumentative, impulsive, impatient, pushy, domineering, antagonistic, combative, insensitive, rude, selfish, and egotistical. So how will this new energy play out on a collective level? Hopefully, we can combine the best of both these energies and initiate and activate a beautiful, mystical dynamic of universal love and oneness that will slowly unfold across the planet. On a personal level, it is time to become the spiritual warrior and confidently express your inspired vision with humanity. Be the change you wish to see. Blessings of love and light to all. From SacredSoulEmpowerment.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury retrograde re-enters Pisces and conjunct Neptune. Neptune enters Aries. Here we are, floating down from the eclipse, turning in space, wondering what just happened. Maybe we saw something, a ghost at the edge of awareness, a mirage, a dream, and now we don't know what to think. Perhaps it's time to just quiet the mind and receive. Let Mother Earth and Father Sky have a word in your ear, because this world is changing, moving into a new frequency. Neptune's ingress into Aries is a powerful psychic shift and collective new beginning. So begins a story about new dreams, intangible energy, idealism centered around autonomy and individuality. For some, this is about a spiritual quest, a holy mission, a righteous crusade. Most important, though, is that we must not lose sight of ourselves. Under this influence, it's all too easy to be misled. Beware false leaders. Keep your intuition front and center. We are all now spiritual warriors. Create consciously. Save your soul. Make peace with yourself. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 6, White Rhythmic World Bridger. Tone 6, known as Rhythmic, flows in today, steering this wave spell toward balance. Its keywords organize, equality, and balance. Call you to sort out the practical stuff and find your groove. Have you veered off track, too grounded or too flighty? Realign with your mission now. In this red dragon wave spell, keep nurturing in your sights as you steady your energies. It's the thread tying these 13 days together. The day's glyph is White World Bridger, bridging opportunity, death, and equality. This is a stellar pairing with tone 6. Both hum the tune of equality, making today a harmony of intent. Balancing yourself opens a bridge from where you stand to where you dream of being. And with rhythmic's practical beat, all it takes is a little organization. Tackle that to-do list, opportunities knocking. Every 20 days, World Bridger invites you to step further. And if you sync with the Tzolk'in, it's a habit that builds a new reality bridge by bridge. Reflect today. Where are you, and where do you need to go? This keeps you from drifting or crossing bridges to nowhere. Guided by the White World Bridger, double dose today. White World Bridger guides itself, intensifying its lessons. No outside flavor dilutes this energy. It's pure, focused, and all about crossing over with clarity and balance. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light Christina Papagiorgio, White Rhythmic World Bridger, 6 Kimi, Keen 6, 30th of March 2025, Death of Old Earth, building a bridge to Nova Gaia, organizing for equality and balance. Keen 6, equal heaven, Christ, harmony, family. Keen 6, rhythmic tone 6, and World Bridger is tribe number 6, and day total equals 6, giving us a 6666 Heaven's Gate code today. We birthed this new cycle 6 days ago on the 25th of March, 2025. With the commencement of this red dragon wave spell, and today we are crossing over the rainbow bridge to this new reality. It is time to restore balance, equality, and order to our planet. We are in the time of the split, when we choose which reality we will inhabit. As we flip the switch to the highest bliss timeline, let us hop, skip, and jump over the rainbow bridge to the new earth together. Day 6 in the Red Mother Dragon wave spell, where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We are being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves and others and our planet, realizing the importance of self-love and the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Today the focus is on our global home, the home of our collective family. We are collectively building bridges to our new, beautiful, compassionate world where all kin are equal, precious, and loved unconditionally. Through our double-focused intent to end the old cycle and unite in love and harmony. Tone of creation, rhythmic, tone 6 in the physical realm. Another 6 coding adding to the keen 6 frequency, giving us a 6666 coding, which is the Christ consciousness frequency. Despite being hijacked by the darkies, the 666 has 2 polarities, dark and light. How is that for balance? Rhythmic tone, action balances, power organizes, essence equality. Today's Spirit is asking us to put our house in order. As they say, cleanliness is next to godliness. Tone 6 operates in the physical realm, and thus we are assisted in accomplishing physical tasks. Today is a great day to find greater balance in your physical reality and body by drawing forth all the resources needed in any way, shape, or form. We are organizing our physical environment for greater balance and equality. The gods are smiling upon us as the whole company of heaven is assisting us in rebalancing our world. This is another pivotal day for our planetary evolution. Today's question is, how can I surrender and let go of the old world, restoring balance and order to build a new foundation for unity, peace, and harmony? Divine blessings for fearlessly opening all doors to our new world. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 6, White Rhythmic World Bridger. The mantra, the code for today is, I organize in order to equalize, balancing opportunity. I seal the store of death with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue our work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world for free, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Or if you'd like to support our work and mission with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal or Stripe accounts. Both links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Trine, for your pledge and support on YouTube memberships, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. 144, continuing to quantum solar flash in. And now we complete today's transmissions with a very powerful divine decree of sovereign light. By the power of the infinite source, by the radiance of the sacred flame, I stand now in the fullness of my divine presence. I am the living embodiment of light, a sovereign vessel of truth, love, and creation. I decree that all shadows dissolve before me. I decree that all distortions return to harmony. I decree that I walk in alignment with my highest divine path. By the celestial fire within, I awaken the codes of my divine blueprint. Every cell, every breath, every thought vibrates in perfect resonance with the will of the divine. I claim my power. I embody my purpose. I walk in love, wisdom, and grace. By divine decree, it is so. By divine grace, it is done. By divine will, I am. So it is, so it shall be. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed week ahead as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into our new heaven upon the new earth. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.